doesn't sound like a good one. Doesn't sound like a good bargain. Crimson Blossom! The lovely smell of all my prey.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste.
I'd rather be a wild flower. Ignored Cloudcaster. It does ring here. The resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite the Cloudcaster. Oh, here it is.
Good. We have all the parts now. Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safe. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case... All right, friends, old and new, come! Bullseye! How about showing off that almost done?
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill...
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by it.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have...
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss? Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased whereon your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization. Just a few tricks. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. The Carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is, at that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged.
The remnant cloud spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate the Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legit...
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, This role is meant for the young maiden who...
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the...
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, to sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with...
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival. And the Orc...
So far, you have helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategies. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to... If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing!
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair... However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadow. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement.
All right, what should we do now?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, you've seen the troop's unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely what...
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by...
Me? I do have some stage experience, though...
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you...
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the...
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition. And for our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding...
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the... well, unconventional.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like... a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns role...
And this time, our outline is... a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes... This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told. And it's a universal...
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your... What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts, so relax. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will...
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage! All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever. Bravo! Bravo! Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline. The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you.
You mean the essential item for the carnival?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to...
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in...
A small token of my appreciation. Abby,
Wow, really? I get a gift too?
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the... For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was... Now I see why this little creation was so important.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Ahem. Penny. I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste. I'm pleased you like it. The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. Raguna. The sapphire that crowns life. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology, our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberate. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was all. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed terminals conjure up echoes. And the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, the hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the truth. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur-de-Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eggletown, or simply her lack of swaying on her feet. She ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her thread, seizing the sacred horn. She played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprise. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim's sale did not yet exist, so Fleur-de-Lis faced 3 days of confinement. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become... If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romance. The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, in the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganese united through faith. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play, yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us? Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganese of our initial vision of equality and freedom. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very people revere the divine figure the Order has constructed. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. Speaking freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemy. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage. Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take this good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. Yeah, very well. I'll escort you to your room.
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. Can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to... Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet?
Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a...
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded. Oh, good morning, my friend. I'd love to, really. Look, see this mark? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things right. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan, along with the other
Is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I've been waiting.
Is that sea moss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems...
Sea Moss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that... You want a picture with me? But... Oh, hello. Well, thank you.
Rover and Lady Phoebe. I've been capturing the Carnival's many...
You took this picture?
Look at that composition and lighting. Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment...
It's all thanks to Rover. Just like us, Sea Moss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets. The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as Volvat, we have our duties, ensuring order during the I wish you a wonderful time.
You're here. For the Raganese, the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight? Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
What is that?
Why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
That woman, she's with the Fractsidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Right this way.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it? Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonance. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of... Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest. So join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your... The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived. The magic is ready to unfold.
As anticipated, the Fractsidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparation...
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises...
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. DB is stationed at the East Plaza. Keep the main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our order.
Then?
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of... Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage. An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts. The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the monster. Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead? No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Improvise. Running won't save you. Not even close.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps.
Improvise. Quickly and swiftly.
Disperse.
My compliments. Surrender. Don't confront them head on. Is that it?
One more time.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
The stage is set. Glory demands more. A new era awaits. Watch out!
Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps? She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
How delightful. I await your challenge, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation. With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge. The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Still recognize me? Surrender.
Hopefully this helps.
Mamma mia!
Take this! You will yield.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave! And now, we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after. But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself. Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smooth.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraccidus overseer and deliver a
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us to just prophecy, and may fate favor us all. The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded, a purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
masterpiece complete. Still ready.
My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
My compliments. Victory favors me.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
Still recognize me? Not even close.
Aerial stun. Mamma mia! Avanti!
One is the sound. The end has come.
The world is our stage. A we go, Pharaoh! Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd.
My compliments.
Take this! You will yield.
Glory demands more.
A new era awaits.
Such stubbornness, is that it?
Swift and resolute. One is the sounds.
Tornado nucleus. Mamma mia!
Surrender. Still recognize me? Time to part ways. I'm still standing. Stand down.
Swift and resolute.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
We can set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale! Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
Lady Arbiter, I have heard thy call. I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity. Lady Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris. The lost doth wander brief, seek her out. She too doth.
Wind guide me.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the Carnival as well. It's been ages since I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me the... I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return. My name? It's No. I'm Farewell Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your...
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might... See who? Here. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
There are still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to... Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've...
You're right. Here. I will have my family... If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
Someone's been eavesdropping. A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality. Freeloaders.
Friends, let's keep the mood light.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered. During the Carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. In the Order, every high rank, we contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy blood, the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago. The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower.
Judging by your expression, you must
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower rooms? There would, if one refers to the Sentinel, and the other, who could stand it, the two are undoubtedly linked. So uncovering one could lead to remember Gilberto from the Phasalia family. It took a lot to get him. As he tells it, the Phasalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan. The Threnodian from the sea. It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced.
The Phasalia family has been on this island since the founding of Phoenicieta.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Phasalias to build an alliance and gather. Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary.
Excuse me for the interruption. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mer.
How curious. Since when has the Primus become...
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Remember, you're not alone.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral.
wind against my vines.
Never before have I seen a day. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this will come closer, righteous one. There's no... I am Fenrico, the primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown... I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform. All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their soul. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a by the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, you have walked a path similar to theirs. However, due to the dark tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body, if you wish to meet them, I will convey. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear the doubts. Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel. 20 years ago, during the dark tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. Do you know how the dark tide in Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith? The dark tide's true essence is the divine blood shed. That tragic past left deep scars. And with the blessed maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, yet the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed, I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Jin Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words, I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the... Oh, dear Sentinel, the dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was... You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. As the Sentinel has their resonator, Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis.
can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't... now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel? Well, probably won't get any more answers.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. Well, something tells me this Carnival is just the beginning.
Prholova, you do have a knack for indulging in...
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty. So we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel? Or both? If so... Oh, a resonator... Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than...
Prholova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity, to pursue a spark of divine... Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles they pursue. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, she has indeed added a few unexpected...
I am certain that, even without any direction, all things ascend toward a singular point of convergence before the tides of fate. We are all but humble servants.
Still nowhere near finding him.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Brent and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Harrow is all stressed out because of me. Harrow. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate herself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
How do you like this wind against my vines?
You there, Abster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there?
The tower is either too far to see, or it's... Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it in the shape you're in. Are you...
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff...
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me. Wow. A very valuable insight. Salutations, Rover. My name is Dracona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you. I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this... Well, you know, surprise, surprise, the melody led me... Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting...
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea's. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. to see if any details you...
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it, the more details, the better. Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it. Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Tune into my memories.
Laureate. Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between... What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems...
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through no... But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been... My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator. I also remember fighting something. But you seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me.
You're it. Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart. Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that
the scent of a Threnodian? You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment. Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter. I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, and the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep... I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got. It would seem this resonance ability can only...
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep no matter the outcome. This may be my chance to...
Rover? Rover! Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache? Tingling feet? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm? Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected girl. Is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the... I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting... I'll pass this information on to Lady.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been...
The Visalia family? The one that's like, why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate...
Tell her I accept the invitation, but...
I will convey your message.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of... She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation. She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family... I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe... Hello, that's why they're called rumors. So, ready to dive right in? Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep. Word is, they select the new head of household by stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation. In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the... Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks...
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Wind against my vines.
Now, if you'll please just follow me. One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be, especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family, honorable laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. Very well. If you insist, you may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed? Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. You still hold a grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
I invited you here.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond... But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from some... And what exactly do you find most?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodian's invasion of Raguna... The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It used... Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna... Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot... Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On one. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who... Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for... My only hope is that once you learn everything... Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents...
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are This is it. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to. Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of what you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator. In return, I will agree to what... I understand the position you are in. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past. And
there might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely... The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's... That's because Imperator wields the power to... With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel.
Then what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is... Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian. Or perhaps with... But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. The maiden was already dead. In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials, to select though none succeeded. Some saw... I was one of them. There was a moment where I also learned that only Turvin can break the... When I awoke from that vision, I discovered I would never mistake my own handwriting. The words were...
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's if Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove... Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to
By all means. Rover, who are you really? The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own.
Please, enlighten me. I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr. What surprises me even more is the connection you have. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here, would it be more fitting to address you as Master? Then, I present, are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator's...
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside...
A question that you already know the answer to. Why? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary? Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send... scions of the family to school. You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse? A mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here. Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Didn't think there would be gull puffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me? I'd better not. The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Kartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also... The tides have whispered of your arrival. What a divine breeze. Who will sink into the depths with engulfed by sea's venom? Oh, this will be fun. Surge of deep tides. Why not save it? The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Tavin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
Laureate. Greetings. I'm Cartathea.
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, Phasalia. It seems your ties with...
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maidens perform. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, but you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Tavin.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching? The question of whose resonator I am is now, if I am not the Sentinel's resonator.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day.
As you spoke, I remembered a few more. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of... Yes. Did you see them placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the... But why would this information be revealed to me now?
If we do nothing, instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've...
Lady Maiden.
Please. Cartathea would suffice. I am, but...
I've waited. I will not turn back. Even if if the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside.
Since you are willing to overlook the I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and...
What you said to Cardathia.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of... I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords. The dark tide.
I imagine it's also a symbolic... This view matches with what I saw.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel. It's the name I gave to a gondola.